everyone. Today I have a special guest, Michael Cobb. He is just finishing his internship at Strength Camp. We are here at PCI. This is his first day at the beach. He's been here 3 months. He's very antisocial because he's from Texas and he's an Aggie. For all of you Aggie people out there. But this is gonna be a very special episode of Down with the Doc, because the last time I did something like this was with Dougie.
Yeah.
We recorded something, Dougie Fresh in the Flesh and all that mumbo jumbo. And we talked a lot about the Strength Camp internship experience and so on. So you can look at that video for that. But today's episode is gonna be more about Michael Cobb's dreams. And he's been doing really special things at Strength Camp. He's been doing a lot of marketing, a lot of lead generation, and he's learned a lot of life lessons just being here for the last 3 months. Okay, because I mean, obviously when you're in Texas, you don't learn much. So, you know, when you get out and come to Florida near the beach where you never go, no, in all seriousness, he has really good ideas for what he wants to do in the future, how he wants to look at his life. And one thing that I'll say for sure, something that I've learned from him is the attitude of positivity. I learned a lot of that from Dougie too. But one thing I get from Michael is that he's always exuding this ambiance of, hey man, I want you to be really, really happy in life. That's what I feel when I'm near you, when I'm talking to you. Even though we make fun of each other all the time, we just finished a Tai Chi. we just finished a Tai Chi session, and you know, we were wearing these Strength Camp shirts, and then Mark was telling us how homo we look, but we don't care, okay? Because we're okay with our sexuality.
Hell yeah.
Well, at least I am.
I'm comfortable as fuck.
Okay, good. Are you? Okay, so introduce yourself. You know, I've done what I could. Introduce yourself, your inner drive. What are you gonna do now? What are you taking with you to life, and what are those big dreams, and how are you gonna provide value to all these motherfuckers that are watching right now?
Alright, so what's up guys? As Doc said over here, my name is Michael Cobb. I go by MC. What I am doing after Strength Camp with the lessons I have learned is that I have written down a launch date for an online product, and I have very vague ideas, but in the simple act of writing it down saying January 22nd, I'm going to launch an online product. It's going to be dealing with golf swing mechanics, performance mindsets, and stretching and conditioning. And I have that sort of wrapped up. Now, how I choose to deliver it remains to be figured out. Who I'm going to deliver it to remains to be figured out, but I'm okay with this because I know that I have set the deadline and I have forced myself to figure this shit out. Too many people, especially coming through Strength Camp, they say, oh, I have this idea, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and they never will because they don't set deadlines for themselves. They don't put skin in the game. Like, I've just told, what, like 500 people, 1,000 people, a deadline for a product, and if I don't make it happen, I look like an ass. It's setting a pain point that I need to run away from to be successful.
Now, do you think so you're saying that when you share your ideas with the external world, one of my videos I talk about how you should make videos just to express your ideas to the world, so your brain hears you, your auditory system hears you, and then it leaves you accountable, right? So you're accountable for yourself. Absolutely. Do you think it's something sustainable? Do you think somebody, I mean, because then somebody that's listening to us could say, well, look, Michael, don't you already have enough internal passion that you don't need to express yourself to the world? Why is that so important, and is it sustainable?
Sustainable, absolutely. As you were saying before, making a video, even if you are the only person that watches that video, you are creating the mindset of delivering something that you have put forth into the world. Even something as simple as writing a blog and hitting the post button, you are spreading a seed out, and even if you're the only one that looks at the seed, that cares about the seed, it's creating a necessary habit to produce value that other people can consume. They can't consume it if you don't produce it. So you're producing a video every day, every week, whatever it is, it gets you in the mindset of giving something out so that you can take something in. or someone else can take something in. Sustainable? Absolutely. So long as you keep yourself in the creative mindset, you keep seeking different outlets, different sources for you to consume that can feed your creativity. And so we know Elliot Hulse. Elliot Hulse, big on YouTube for years and years and years, making 2,000 plus videos, and then all of a sudden, boom, cut it off. He had reached his peak, and he needed to take the time to go back within himself to find different creative sources, different creative energies that would allow him to go back out again. Because you'll get to that point, and everyone gets to this point, where you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and starts to burn you out. It feels old hat. And that ceases to be creative, and it becomes enslavement.
Got it. A lot of people, they, you know, as they're watching this video, they're like, holy shit, I wish I was these guys, having the ability to, you know, not just be at the beach, but look, you know, staring
in December, no
staring
less.
at asses and stuff. No, in December. No, it's more. They're saying they got the chance to intern with Elliot Hulse at Strength Camp, be around all the people who come to Open Gym and appreciate it, and they're just in awe, jaw dropped, and we get to witness that because they're jaw dropped at an empire that we're part of.
Indeed.
Right? Now, a lot of people will say, well, look, I want to do an internship with Elliot Hulse. I want to come to Strength Camp. I want to do big things. It might not be Elliot Hulse. It might not be Strength. It could be anything. It could be, oh, I want to work with this mentor or that mentor. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't have the money, or I don't have the firepower. I don't have the motivation. Michael Cobb right here, okay, he is not in an amazing financial situation, and neither am I. But he's here, I'm here, and he okay, so I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell people, I'm gonna say it anyway. He bought a Dan Kennedy program for like $3,000 or something, and he has zero money. Okay, and he still bought it. He's like, one night he was like, should I click on this? Should I click on it? I'm like, yeah, just buy it. And you know, he did a lot of thinking. He bought that fucking program, $3,000, without having any money, and he just fucking jumped in and is now learning to swim while he's in the water. Right? And then there's also things like GoFundMe that you use to bring you here, other things. Give some instruction to them of if they're crying and they're trying to get motivated, that they should stop crying and just take action.
Absolutely. Well, you nailed it right there. Stop crying and take action. The success you have is only limited by the excuses you tell yourself. It's not that I didn't have money. I had enough money. I had $76 left in the bank account after I made that purchase. And it was worth it to me because building up and setting the foundation for the $3 million per year that I want to earn in 8 years.
How much do I get if you make $3 million? Because I'm his agent, his pimp.
What you gonna do for me?
Anything you want.
Who are you gonna
I'll do anything for money.
That was what I want. That's something else I wanted to talk about, is that people that want to go into the internship with Elliot Hulse, or they want to meet those people, the first question you got to ask them is, what value can I bring to them? It's not just let me be a wallflower and absorb without giving anything off.
Right.
That's a lot of it.
Right.
A lot of the internship is just kind of sitting back and not saying a lot, but observing.
Right.
Observing.
Right.
And I knew that I could bring a spark and a desire to create leads, to market to people that they would enjoy, that would entertain them, and that would get them curious about what Strength Camp is. And so I knew that that's what I could bring. I applied for that. I told them that during the interview, like, this is what I got. I'm listening to a lot of Dan Kennedy. Not only am I listening, but I'm finding ways to apply it in my water aerobics class at the time. I was a CEO of a water aerobics class.
Yay.
And so...
by the way, for the people who don't know who Dan Kennedy is, Dan Kennedy is a master internet marketer. Very, very good. I mean, how to write emails, what to do on Facebook, Google AdWords, all that stuff he teaches. A lot of the stuff that Elliot is doing is based on Dan Kennedy. Elliot used to take Dan Kennedy courses back in the day. I think he paid $4,500 for one of them.
He did.
Back in the day. So I mean,
Traction series.
There it is, right? So so go read up on Dan Kennedy if you're interested in YouTube and social media marketing, any kind of marketing. Go read Dan Kennedy.